okay, my babies, this ain't for the punks today. This is for the women. This is for the real women, real fish that got a uterus and a utility, whatever it's called. Since when was it okay to start having babies with men that don't want nothing to do with you, the baby, the family, the food, the diapers, the milk, the Similac? What is up with that? Is that like a trend? Not even that, marriage. Like, I don't get it. I mean, I understand, hey, my mama had me and she wasn't even married, but I get it, like, you know, but if a man is telling you that he don't want nothing to do with you, he don't want no kids, why are you trying to force a kid on a man? Got my homegirl sitting in the house. I literally had to come. I didn't woke up. The bitch woke me up. Even though it is 2 o'clock, we was up all night having a good time last night. You're up screaming at the phone. This man not even answering your phone calls. You're screaming at the voicemail about some money. You need this, you need that. Baby, you have friends. You have us. We've been helping you with this baby for the last 4 years. So why are you doing this? This man literally told you he wanted nothing to do with you. He actually gave you the money for the abortion. And I know that it's a blessing to have a baby, but I'd rather be blessed with a baby.
So let me tell you how I went from a full-time dad to a FaceTime visitor because of a dude that don't even share DNA with my kids. Me and my baby mama don't always agree, but I always showed up. Every weekend, every birthday, every scraped knee, I was there. Until she got a new boyfriend with a beard and opinions. I don't feel comfortable with your baby daddy around. Comfortable? Bro, you met her like 6 months ago. And now you're telling me that I need clearance to come be a father. I ain't never put my hands on my baby mom. I ain't never disrespect my baby mom in the way that she felt disrespected. I always showed up whenever she needed me to show up. I was always there. Always. I just want to see my kids smile at the end of the day. And now she telling me because of this nigga that she needs space away from me. Telling me that I can't come over to the house no more to see my kids. Basically making me seem like a side character in my kid's life. Fellas, some of us are fighting demons that we didn't even create just to be the fathers that we promised to be. And girl, if he really loved you or really cared about you, he would not come in between you and the father of your kids when it comes to co-parenting. This ain't about drama. This is about fathers missing important moments in their kid's life because of a dude who suddenly thinks he has a say. You weak too for letting a nigga do it.
You know what's absolutely amazing to me? I'm talking about fucking crazy. It's amazing how much love children tend to have for the absent parent. How much love they show the ones who treat parenting like it was fucking optional. I didn't know this shit was a choice. Somebody should have told me something. The ones who show up when they choose to, when it's convenient for their life, who picked everything else over being a fucking parent. And it's not because they did anything better than you. It's simply because absence leaves room for the imagination. And the beauty of a child, because I don't know you, you can be whatever I want you to in my mind. My dad's Superman. He got a cool car and a cool job. None of that shit fucking matters. Let's talk about the pain that the present parent has to bear. That's a hurt only they can live with. You have to be the bearer of everything real for this child. You're the disciplinarian. You're the one who gotta function when you're fucking exhausted. You're the one who sets boundaries so they don't get hurt in real life. Now your love feels strict and they love feels gentle. When you sacrificed, you gave up your patience, your sleep, your time. You put that elf on that shelf. You put that money under that pillow for the tooth fairy. You plan that birthday party. I get it. It feels like you're being punished for being present. See, but presence does not receive applause in the moment. It's something they gotta learn, see, value later, and appreciate. Fantasy creates affection, while presence creates foundation.
When we look at statistics and we see that over 50% of marriages end in divorce, and over 76% of those divorces are initiated by women, then we understand that women are the reason that these kids grow up in these fucked up single-parent homes. And we're not even including the households where people aren't legally married, but they live like husband and wife, and the children are in that structured environment. Here's the real issue. A woman decides that whatever her personal shit is, that if she want to go be for the streets, or she want to go be a single mom, or she too strong for this shit, or whatever she decides. Once she decides that she wants to break up the stability and structure of that household, her fucking children suffer because they had that structure and they had that access to their father. Now, when she goes away and takes the children with her, which happens over 90% of the time, She expects you as a man to continue to do all of the shit you were doing from the household. Now, I got to go build a whole new fucking life. See, my life was in the household with you and these children. That was my life. Every day I woke up and that was about you and those children. Now, I got to create a whole new life, a whole new foundation for life. I got to figure out where the fuck I'm going to even live now. The problem is the children go with her. And yes, I know later on down the line, she want to push the motherfuckers over on you. But yeah, but that's because she bit off more than she can chew. And now the children are fucked up in the head now because you weren't there and they've been raised by her all this time. Now, how can you as a man continue to do all of those things that you were doing? See, if you're waking up every day, taking your children to school, picking them up when you get off work or taking them to practice and doing all that, it's easy as fuck to do when you waking up every day, y'all leaving out of the same household. There's no extra trip. But imagine that you move and now you're 45 minutes away and you got to get up 45 minutes early every fucking day to go 45 minutes and take them to school and then go 45 minutes plus back to where you got to go to make money. Or even if you work from home, you got to go 45 minutes or longer back home every fucking day. And then you got to do it again when they get out of school. And then when they come to those practices and when they come to those games and when they come to all that shit. Now remember, at the same time, you got to recover emotionally from this shit because you love to your responsibility as a father. You loved your responsibility as a husband. That's why so many men are broken when they come out of the relationship because motherfuckers don't want you to take time to yourself, man, to rebuild yourself. You got to figure out who the hell you are now.
That's right.
You've been this same motherfucker for 10, 15, 20 years. Man, come on, bro. As men, man, we deserve the right to save ourselves. First of all, there's humiliation from the fact you can't be a father anymore. Then there's the frustration from the fact you can't be a father anymore. Then the woman moves on and she may take the child away a long way. Let's say you live in Miami and your fucking mom moved to New York with the children. Well, you just fucked up their life. Because I know damn well you're not expecting me to try to figure out how to get back and forth to New York. You made that decision. I ain't had no input on that shit. So once you move and take them away, you have pretty much said, man, hey, fuck you and your relationship with your dad. And now society looks at you as a man and say, well, you're supposed to make it happen. You're supposed to figure it out, blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. At some point, man, we got to start letting women hold themselves accountable. We can't force them to be accountable, but we damn sure can't take up the slack when they make decisions that fuck it up for everybody. And I know women say, well, if I had the children, if I had to get them, I'd make, no, the fuck you wouldn't. Because every man I know who got custody of his children, man, the woman disappeared and went and lived her own motherfucking life. She was not being active in no children's life once she got them over to their dad. She was young and free again. And I say that in 100% of situations. So I want y'all to understand, man, as men, we got to stop taking responsibility and accountability for shit that women decide to do. If she make the decision that she's strong enough to be a single mom and she can go do it by herself, well, goddamn, let her go do it. Owe her anything if she decides that she wants to break up the stability and structure of a home that her children are thriving in to go do some other shit. And secondly, now I'll talk to y'all about this later because this shit getting too long. Once she go marry somebody else, man, them children become that man's responsibility when it come to raising them and being there and all that type of shit. Now they become a bill to you, a financial responsibility. Women got to be dedicated to having a home for their children. If you ain't want that, you shouldn't have had a baby with the motherfucker you had a baby with.
Shalom. I give all praises and all honors to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shem, Hashem, raise and rear his seed as he chooses. Esau is Edom's wicked system has been put in place that allows Eve to be able to do these things. To divorce a man. And they see back in ancient days, what no such thing as divorce. What no such thing as that. You see, and the women understood back then. Us men of Israel, okay, we are to have multiple wives and multiple concubines. Okay, we are studied to be high priests and kings. That's what Yahweh Shai is rising us up to be. You see, not no bishop, no mess like that. Esau is Edom has twisted the mind of our women, and has twisted the mind of our young people altogether. Many of these young people were not even raised by their father. They don't even understand how things even go on how to be a father, how to be a daddy. They don't even know it. They don't have an inclination whatsoever, one way or the other, on how to be a father, let alone a husband. They don't know. They didn't see them. What man did they see in their life that grew up? They grew them up, raised them up, showing them how to be a good father and a good husband. No one. No one. What raised them was the streets and the out of order, wicked ass, goddamn harlot ass mama. That's about all they had. You see, disobedient, insubordinate, okay, wilding all outside, okay. She carried a lot of people in the trunk of her ass all the time, okay. See, so listen. So we're gonna go ahead and get on off into this video. I thought this would be appropriate scripture to go with those intro videos that you just seen. And this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, starting at verse 26, and it reads: "And I find more bitter than death the woman." You see, the woman, because you want to love her, you want to care for her, you want to nurture her, you want to provide for her, you want to do all these things, you want to have children with her and all these things. But today's women just have no inclination of what disciplining is concerning what how a man is and how a woman's supposed to be. They weren't raised in a stable household where there was a man there stable. Their mother had different men going back and forth, in and out, and different wicked sounds, sexual sounds going on inside the bedroom. You see what I'm saying? That's what the children remember. Okay, whose heart is snares and nets, and that's what many of these women's hearts are. They're always trying to catch a man up, always trying to snag and snare a man, all the time. And you have to watch them. You can't just hold a conversation with them, because they always trying to bag a man verbally up into a corner. They always trying to absorb authority over a man. They always trying to teach a man a lesson. All right. In 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 12. Okay, this is what they always trying to do. One way or another, they always trying to get some sort of angle of bull crap going, and a man has to walk away. He has to walk away or go off. And you see, a number of these guys been going off, and they've been unaliving these females. You see, a lot of these guys been going off, and they've been unaliving these females, flat out. You see, flat out. And her hands as bands. You see, her hands as bands, because these women always trying to trap a man up, snag a man, and have a man going through a bunch of horrible, insane mess that Esau is Edom likes. He likes it. He rests good when we are in turmoil. Okay, for real. Whose pleasance God shall escape from her. Who pleaseth God, who pleases Yahweh, and shall escape from her. And that's what you got to do. Fasting, you have to do prayers, you have to be pushing this truth. You have to have an established relationship with Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. You have to know who that He is our power, okay, and not these women. We ought to be seeking Yahweh or Yahweh Shai and not seeking a woman. You see, and many of these guys, they're lost on these women because they have not learned to let go and seek the Lord. And that's a difficult thing to do when you see the woman right there in front of you. But many men have to let go because the only real woman is Sophia, this knowledge, this word. Okay, we are the bride of Yahweh and the wife of Yahweh. Okay, flat out. But the sinner shall be taken by her. You see, a lot of these guys get caught up on these women. They flat out get caught up because they be believing in the many different things that or the many different programmings of being in love and having a woman and the American dream and having children and all these things, and all that is a lie. None of that stuff is real. None of it. You see, it's all a lie because in the end, Esau is Edom. He only wants to destroy he's going to destroy his own kingdom. Okay, he's only going to destroy his own kingdom, and he's set to destroy his own kingdom. You see, Revelation chapter 18. You see, because when Yahweh has the other nations to rain down those ICBMs here in America, turning America into the lake of fire, that's going to be an horrific thing that Esau is Edom's caused upon himself. You see how Trump right now, he's going wild. He's all over in other countries trying to police them, trying to make them live according to to their agenda. Okay, and here it is. He ain't taking care of business here in America, here at home. And he talking about putting America first. No, he's not even putting America at all. Flat out. This is verse 27. Behold, this have I found, says the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. You see? You see? You see, it's you can't count on having yourself all your eggs in the basket of a woman. You see, because why? She is going to let you down every time. She's going to let you down. Okay, we're going to read one precept into that, and go ahead and close it out. Okay, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 1. And it reads, the words of the preacher, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. Jerusalem. Verse 2, vanity of vanities, saith the preacher. Vanity of vanities. All is vanity. And it is. All is vanity. No matter what you do, no matter what you say or have, in the end, we can't take none of it with us. No matter what you heap unto yourself, you can't keep it. And why would you? We don't need anything that's man-made here from this world, from Esau, Edom's kingdom, to be taking it with us into the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no cars driving around in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Polluting the air, gasoline, oil. You know what I'm saying? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 9. And moreover, because the preacher was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. Yea, he gave good heed and sought out and set in order many proverbs. You see, that's our job. That's our job. Maintaining, being ye occupied in the word until Yahweh returns. In Psalm chapter 119, verse 94. For I am yours. Save me, for I have sought thy precepts. You understand? And so, flat out, that's what it be about. Yahweh Shai, and not any woman. Chase not to any woman. These women, they're going to face judgment Isaiah chapter 3 is about to unfold out in a really serious, heavy way for these women. You see. And for you righteous women, stay on the righteous path. Keep seeking Yahweh Shai, and be ready to connect with a righteous male covering. Because Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1 going to be kicking off very soon too. You see. So we can go ahead and close it out. Lord's will, you were edified by today's lesson. If not, I pray that you were motivated or inspired and provoked to thought, that you would put together a precept, put together some precepts, that you would make an edifying video, that you would feed the sheep. Remember, as good shepherds of the Lord, as always, our job is to feed the sheep. So, brothers and sisters, hold on. Stay strong. We don't have long. We have to maintain being in proper stance of pushing this truth. Okay, that is our major duty. Okay, and so we must feed the sheep. Okay, and so we're going to close it out. I'd like to give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who taught this truth. Peace and salutation to the hope elect. Shalom.